Hello everyone, welcome back to episode 20 of the Sun God campaign. Now, zoomed out just to have a proper look at what we are currently dealing with. And we have a lot of fronts all over everywhere. The main thing is, we have taken South Georgia. So now, all we really have to do is discover, in quotation marks, all of this land and occupy it. Which, I'll be honest, isn't really that bad when we're two techs behind. Two techs behind isn't that bad, is it? All we're really behind on is the mill tactics, because each one gives, each one gives 0.25 of a mill tactic. So that's another reason why I'm not getting quantity. I am now starting to move my troops, getting everyone ready, because there is an invasion probably coming from here, and Tunis is handling well this potential front. All we really need is Tunis to convince the Spaniards that, yeah, this isn't a war you should continue, and we just need to hop on the, the colonies, so that they don't try and continue this. And this literally should be the last war. I'm going to make sure of it, because we are 262 out of 263. The one thing we don't have is all provinces in the South American continent must be either not colonized, colony of us, or owned by us as a core. So, this should literally be the last one. I can have a look for any other purple bits. Quick glance over everything around. There is nothing perceivably with a pink circle around it. So, this should, with all hope, be it. Then we can finally update to Leviathan and have a few goes at some achievements then. So, until we have them on the back foot, I shall be back. I also forgot to mention, we have a landing in Australia. Keeping on top of the whole colony thing. You have Mr. T2 Kusi. You have the leader. Our leader is currently occupying Australia. What a time to be alive. So, some time has passed. I am dealing small victories on this front. I have caused... can you see how many casualties you've caused? I have lost quite a few thousand men. But so have they. I've caused the fair majority of the Mexican and Louisiana, all the colony casualties, and they've had more casualties than us. Though I do want... Tunisia is going absolutely ham on the Iberian Peninsula. I do want them... They need to take Lisboa so we can get ticking. And the moment we get ticking war score, we get South Georgia. So, these two stacks, the Pumiso Pachalco and our heir, or is it our ruler? Our heir, Atahualpa Hafsid, these two gods amongst men have been absolutely decimating the Spanish forces and the Spanish and Portuguese forces on these two forts. Like, the amount of people who have died in these two forts will probably, fertilize the plantations there for years to come. That's how many people... there was a battle of my 120,000 versus a 60k, and I think it was a stack wipe on that fort. That's how insane these battles are getting. And now it's time to meet a few papal, so that we are hemorrhaging money like there is no tomorrow. But that's mainly because this campaign in Australia didn't go exactly as I planned. I lost a stack, and you know, I can't recover them because it's just occupied territory. The closest thing I have is Kawali, which was originally for me to declare war on Portugal, and we don't need that. Rada. This fort held the Spanish for a while, so I can go and get them. And yeah, these two forts, these two castles cannot be overstated in how well they did. This 30k stack is staying there because I don't want to, you know, I don't want like a naval invasion to catch me off guard. And yeah, things are, despite what the war score is saying, things are looking incredibly good. Spain is on low war enthusiasm, and that's got to say something. The war up here isn't going exactly as planned. I just kind of walked past them with my 60k stack to try and just kind of get a better, or some better battles, and bring them down here, mainly because fighting up here in Canada, there's no forts. I unstated it, or these two states, which I full chord, just leaving them because it doesn't do much, really. Because if I recall correctly, them occupying non-core states don't provide much in war score or war exhaustion, which is the more important one. Again, we are hemorrhaging money, but that doesn't matter, because we have this, which I thought was hilarious. Still think is hilarious. Again, the Tunisians are absolutely hauling ass up there. You'll probably want to get down here instead, because these look like battles we can actually win. They look like they're trying for this fort again. But yeah, that's kind of how things are going currently. I think next time I'll be back it's peace deal time. Yes, Britain, I will come and aid you against my ally. So, is Japan at war with Ming? I'd also like to point out I am in Japan. Japan isn't even at war with them, but I really cannot. I am currently fighting a potentially losing battle, but not really. Because, you know, you should be able to order barrages for your ally. That is all. I'd like to point out that the natives are also joining in. This one isn't even allied to me, and he's just either been declared war on or has declared war on. Attacker against Portuguese Mexico. So the natives are also joining in. This seems like a crusade against colonizers, which is a little early, considering the actual crusade against colonizers happened in the Cold War. This is one hell of an early Cold War. But yeah, we are so close to ticking from them, or ticking war score. We will gain 45.8 war score, and we will finally end this campaign. This campaign that has been going on for roughly 2 months. And we can finally do something nice, easy, calm, relaxing, that doesn't involve me having to... Like, I'm thinking something to do with Germany. Because Germany, you can expand slowly. Maybe a France one. Just something that isn't, oh god, it's continent wartime. Just, that's all I'm gonna do. For like, just a little bit. Maybe in Morocco, because there's one where you just have to take that. That seems like a nice chill one. Oh boy. Oh boy. France has just declared war on us, and Tunis didn't join. However, we're still allied to Tunis in this war. Let's hope we can peace out this war and then pretend everything never happened. Of course, France. Do you want... Oh no, I can't do that. Do you want this, this, this? No, we'll not give you that. This, this. This. This, this. I can't give you any of that. Oh, do you want this, 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 this? Will you please go away if I give you all of this land? No. Well, we just gotta... Oh, even better. Stab drop. Oh, actually, yes, even better. Now we have good ruler. We're indebted to the merchant guilds. Well, there's only one thing you can do. If you're going into debt, you might as well go into debt hard. Just in case we need the money. And go on. Ooh, very nice. Go on, just get it, just get it, just get it, just get it. Please. Please. You can hear me getting close to my chair, please. Go on. Yes. Yes. We take that. I don't care. We just need that. Do we have to core it? Probably. Go on, I want it. I want it, please. Yep, you have to core it. If I click on this button and it takes me somewhere else in South Georgia, I'm quitting this campaign, right? That is it. Yeah, it's highlighted South Georgia. And now we're out of that war. Here's a fun little show of everyone we're at war with again. You know, it's not as bad as when we were at war with Spain, at least. Now we just won't be able to ever end the war. Oh well, because we have 2 years to fully core South Georgia. I reckon we can hold out for 2 years. I'll be honest with everyone watching that I have just been, most of the time has just been spent me watching them overrun my country and its defences, just because I don't want to defend it anymore. Might seem a little bit mean, but I've had enough. And I just want this to core. Be done by the 9th of April next year. And then everything is over. I can finally rest. From this campaign at least, not from the rest. Or everything else. Also, France has unbelievable morale. They were able to attack and almost stack wipe one of my 60 stacks on its own. With like a 40 stack or whatever. And it took me a long time to wipe them. So, yeah. Who wants to play against France? Not me. Also, yeah, 0 manpower after having to fight the Spain-Portugal double team in Mexico by myself. It's kind of pretty how the AI sieges. Kind of like an actual front line. These are just like my closing thoughts as everything gets destroyed. Oh no, don't matter. Yeah, sure, review the candidates, whatever. Maybe the Mali one will be a good one next time. Just have 4 colonies in fell. Oh no, then I'll be back in South America again. No one wants that. Here we go. Come on. South Georgia. 1 more percent. And here we go. Core. And I can see in my corner. You can't. The Sun God. Complete. So, those of you who have stuck around at least through this half, by this half I mean the take 2, those who stuck around and watched that, thank you very much. This was a learning experience and also just torture, just actual pain. And next time we'll be in the Leviathan update 1.31. I won't have Leviathan because that ruins all games. But yeah, I don't know, not quite sure what I'll be playing next, but maybe I can figure it out. And on that wonderful, note of ecstasy, I thank you everyone for watching. I'll see everyone in the next time. Goodbye.